Here comes a new challenger!
Hello there everyone, and welcome to, well, the top 3 things I want buffed or fixed for the next patch. Usually I do a buffs and nerfs tier list, and I will for a later time. But in this video, I'm just going to be talking about the 3 things that I want to show to you today, and what bothers me, and what I hope gets changed about these characters soon. Or not, you know, maybe Sakurai hates these characters, who knows, but let's get started, shit. Let's get into it with number 3! Name this one. Ah, yes. Byleth, a classic tale. So if you know anything about these 2 characters and how they interact, then you know for sure what I'm about to talk about. Up B! Fantastic move, not really, because, you know, you could DI it a certain way. And when you DI a certain way, well, then there's nothing Byleth can really do, even if you double jump side B, for instance, because that's something I do, is that I'll grab onto the opponent, double jump side B, you know, or that's something I'll do, you know, even on platforms though, kind of whack, and the hitbox in itself is kind of, it kind of sucks sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, you know what I mean. So Byleth, very character. I've talked about the character before. I have had different opinions, you know, about the character. But if there's one thing about this move, this up B move, it's that, you know, at the very least, you should always have the advantage in some sense, right? Say, on a stage like this, put my to like 50, because that's usually down. I could go for something like up B into like up smash, right? If they like air dodge or whatever the case may be, you know, whatever, right? Right. But Shulk kind of cheats. As many of you may know, he has the Monado wheel, the Monado dial. Yes, you know, why the Mechonis and the Bionis have to keep on fighting, or in this case, why does this interaction have to happen? See, I'm gonna hold my neutral B button, and when I do this, oh. Maybe that was a glitch. Let's try it again. Okay. Oh, I didn't hold it that time because I'm trying to do something. I'm sorry. All right. Well, let's try it again. Let's try. Let's try holding down that B button, and then I'm gonna and then I can. That's kind of sucks. Yeah. Let me try holding my shield during that for both characters. I'm gonna B, and then I'm gonna hold shield for both. Never mind. Hold on. My apologies. This is kind of hard to do with when you're one person, you know. All right. So as you can see, as you might have saw there, I held shield there, and Shulk was able to air dodge faster than Byleth, which means Shulk can act faster than Byleth, which means that in a situation like that, if I had a second person here, I could have gone to smash her and then spared him, and at higher percents like 100, 110, 20, whatever the case may be, you die. And if you're off stage, for instance, as Byleth, you know, sometimes you latch onto the person, and Shulk could just purposely go off stage. You know, just hold this, and if you grab him, oh, there you die. You just go in and jump, and then jump back to the stage. Hey. And you may be asking yourself, well, okay, well, Sab, what if he runs out of Monado arts? Well, let's see. Oh, it still works. As far as I recall, this move does have invincibility when you bring up the Monado dial. I think 1 frame of it, something like that may have something to do with it, but that's so stupid. Why? Why does he have this? Why does Byleth why can't Byleth have a dub? And you can do it super late too. Like, I'm gonna do it as soon as the top hits. Yeah, you can do it super late. It's not even like you do it in the beginning. You do it as late as possible before Byleth gets a chance to jump on you, which means you can react to that happening, which means that if you're Shulk, you just punish him and Byleth can die, and I'm sad. Very sad. I love playing Byleth. This makes me sad. You know what else makes me sad? Corrin. Because Corrin, I mean, Fates that's a game, but Corrin's kind of sad. Yeah, Corrin got a lot of buffs in the min patch, and a lot of them are really good. Corrin cut some combos, got some kill confirms. What this character doesn't have is jab on shield pressure. Now, something that you may or may not know is that if you shield a multi-hit, you can roll. You'll have a frame 1 roll that could allow you to escape. Some people will do this on your shield, and on the 11th hit, because that's when you can move, they'll finish the jab, you'll roll, and then they can punish you, you know, either with a grab or whatever, and you'll just get hit, right? Or if, you know, if they predict wrong and they're still mashing you, and then you can punish them. Something like that. Some things like that you can do. However, Corrin can't do that. Corrin can't do that? What do I mean Corrin can't do that? Well, it's simple. Let's slow down the game a little. Everyone likes slowing down the game a little bit. So we're gonna hold shield for K Rool, and we're just gonna hello? Who made this move? What do my eyes deceive me? Why, yes, there is a massive gap between Corrin's second hit of jab and his rapid jab, which means that the only way you're gonna pressure your opponent is by doing nothing. You literally only have this move. That's it. You only have this. You can only poke them, and then if they get hit, you can go for the rapid jab or a reset. And if they don't, if they shield it, well, what are you gonna do about it? Even if you try, say, doing something like this, where you jab the shield and pressure and stagger them. I mean, I don't have tilt stick on it. Tilt stick in training mode, but your opponent can still punish you if they know that's what you're planning to do. So in a sense, Corrin cannot pressure you with jab. It's kind of sad. There's no threatening with this move, especially when you could just jump out of it. Some of you may be saying, Sab, you know, it's not that hard. I literally just mash jump, you'll escape. You won't get hit. Alright, you will literally not get hit at all. Corrin will just be there in jab, and then you can punish. And there's nothing Corrin can do about it. Corrin has to take it, because Corrin sucks in that sense. So definitely buff this, because there's no reason why other characters should be able to do this and not Corrin. Why does this only work? Why is this only a problem for Corrin? I don't understand. And finally, we have the Omega Funny that is Lucario's side B. I talked about this in the Lucario analysis, but this definitely needs to be fixed. Now here's the thing. You can totally mash out of moves like this, alright? Maybe I need to move myself a bit closer, because mashing one thumb, it just isn't good for me, alright? I guess not. But you can mash out. You can. It's not impossible. Let's just move it in slow motion. No, you know. Yeah, if I mash out, I can mash out. Especially on reaction, I can mash out. Well, for Ridley, it kind of makes sense, because he kind of drags you across the entire stage, gets complete stage control. Though I don't like the fact that he has so much startup and lag. Don't like that, but that's, you know, that's a video for a different time. You know, but typically when you get a command grab, you should be rewarded. And in the case of Ridley, if he command grabs you, he can always jump, right? Before you can really mash out of it. So in a sense, Ridley will have the advantage when he command grabs you. So with other characters like Gan, Bowser can really kill you, or put you on a platform and you die really early. You know, when you get a command grab, you should be rewarded. Makes sense after all. Then why don't I feel that way with Lucario? What do I mean by this? Let's try to do this on reaction. Let's try to do this while I'm just a single person, you know. Single person. Mind you, I suck at mashing with both hands of my controller. So that's like the lowest amount of mashing I can do. Circle mashing. The fact that this can happen to Lucario, sad. Now, the thing is that every command grab technically can happen. Like, this can happen to every command grab in the game. Like Ganondorf, for instance. Ganondorf's side B in the air, obviously, but I mean the one on the ground, right? You can mash out of the one. But the thing is that it's virtually impossible, because the amount of inputs you have to input per frame is absolutely ridiculous, that it's just not possible for you to mash out of that. Where, you know, as this, you know, if you're kind of already mashing, you kind of escape, and especially when Lucario really needs you to kind of go bye-bye, you know. Oh, whoops. Let's, you know, especially when he really needs you to go bye-bye. That's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I mean, you know, it's cool if you get a command grab, because you get that cool effect and all, but, think about this one, guys. Especially at higher percents, you know, I mean, typically, I don't think you can really escape it at 120, right? But the fact that Lucario relies on Aura, and he already has a pretty disadvantage and a recovery and things, you know, frame rate. The fact that he just has this is one of those sad things about the character. Sucks. I don't want to laugh about him. It's just that I love Lucario, I do, but it's such a obvious flaw. You know, and as an honorable mention, before I close off this video, why does he have a tail hitbox? Why does he have a tail hitbox? That makes no sense. At least Mewtwo uses his tail for moves. You know, Incineroar doesn't have a tail hitbox. Why does he have one? I don't get it. Oh, it's so strange. Well, Ridley has one on his wings, but not on his entire wings. I mean, he has a little bit on his tail. But, you know, by the time you hit the tail, you hit his full body, because his tail's so close to him. And he's, like, flying around. And even that, very small. You're not really going to hit on average. His tail hitbox is pretty big. You know, the hitboxes are always bigger than the HP. I'm just saying, take this away from him. You know, there's no reason for that to be there, and there's no reason for him for his grab to suck. So with that all being said, I hope you enjoyed this top 3 of things I really would change for the next patch. Yes, I'll be doing a buffs and nerf tier list on a later date. I think around the time the next character comes. So I'll do that. But for right now, I just wanted to show this. Like, I wanted to show this, because on those videos, I don't show anything. I just explain it, but here I need to show it because this is sad. This is genuinely sad. I feel bad for these 3 characters. All 3 of them from RPGs, by the way. I don't know how I feel about that. With that all being said, take care of yourself. Have an amazing rest of your day. Let's get to 1,000 subs before the end of the year. I know we can do it. And with that all being said, have a great day. Stay safe. See you in the next video. Peace.
Coming through, partner, we can do this right. You're the fire, I'm the wind tonight. Burning dread, haha.